Hello, collectors and fans. This is G-Man with G-Man Toy Reviews. Today I've got something a little bit different. I got right now in front of you the Destoroyah Evolution set. Yes, the Destoroyah Evolution set from the 1995 Godzilla vs. Destoroyah movie. Yes, this is their stages they went in through, before they became the big boy himself, Destoroyah. What you got is the flying version that's on the pedestal there, rotating in front of you. Off to the immediate right here, I guess my right, your left. I think it's my right. It's going to be the crab version and the aggregate version, or the big boy next, the one that aggravates it. I don't know. They just a lot of them that attack Godzilla. That's just, that one. Okay, that one. All right. How do they stack up? Let's find out. Yeah. Okay. Now, most of y'all probably don't know this. Maybe you do, but this was a web exclusive. Yep. The Destoroyah Evolution set was a web exclusive. To me, it's a mixed bag of beautiful paintwork, vibrant colors, a couple of frustrating design flaws, which I will point out, and very light on accessories. Okay? That's just my opinion. There are 3 figures to consider, which you see in front of you. Let's go over each one in this review. I'll keep everything break down and simple so you can follow me. Okay? The first design is going to be the flying form. Ta-da! Okay, let's zoom into that bad boy, that flying form. I know y'all want to see a good close-up of that baby. Let me get up there for you. Okay, that's oh, look at that. Ain't that beautiful? Let me just see if I can get that baby a little bit more into focus there for you. How about that? Is that good? That's the flying form. Oh, yeah. Let me be honest with you here. That's going to be the best of the 3. Yeah. Okay, the flying Destoroyah, and that's what it is really supposed to represent, is about 1.5 inches tall or 4 centimeters. It is best of the 3, like I've said constantly. It doesn't require any assembly of any parts, such as attaching a tail or alternate head. Thank God. He highly is detailed, but like the flying mode of Megara, I'm messing that. I'm chopping. I'm sorry, people. Just sets on whatever you place him on and inseminate flight. Yep. You see that stand? You don't get one in this set with him. That's one of my old NECA stands using for flight there. Yeah. Somehow to Tammy Nation and SHMA start through Bandai didn't think the flying form deserved a flying stand, like they gave Mothra and Batra. Alrighty then. You see where this is going, right? Okay. The next one, the crab form. Let's back out since you've seen that one. Let's back out. Let's get down over here now, immediate to the bottom. We go right down there. We'll have to zoom in. Okay, there's the crab form. There's the crab form. All right, the Destoroyah crab form, juvenile form. Number 2, standing about 2.3 inches tall or 6 centimeters. Doesn't have much to him. He looks nice. His colors are really pop, but outside of that, 4 points of articulation, that's it. He just sits there. Oddly enough, given unusual attention to detail, Bandai and Tammy Nation gave this form a hanging appendages that are located behind the head and claws as well. While they look good, both of these are only found on the aggregate form and not on this form, and either it was a oversight by Bandai and Tammy Nation, or it was a major screw-up. Y'all decide. Which makes these 2 forms look too close together, the aggregate and this crab form. Okay? The movie to the toy that surfaces gets even better with it. Yes, over to the immediate left, the aggregate form. Yeah, look at that bad boy there, guys. Look at that bad boy. Now, this is really going to be a mixed bag. Of all 3 items, this is the worst. And unfortunately, it's the biggest, 3.5 inches tall and 9 centimeters. But as it has a fair share of shortcomings, not only do a couple of its underlegs fall constantly off, which they do, like his tail and alternate head is almost impossible to put on unless you use an exhibit amount of force. It looks pretty cool, but here's the problem. The falling part just keeps on coming. It has an extra head right here in front. Ta-da! Let me see if I can bring that in there to focus. There it is with that long ass, I don't know, alien predator thing going on there with the alien. It was never like this in the movie, and everybody knows it never came out this far, ever. Don't even know why they included it. But the length and the extension is, to me, is almost comical. Ugh. Since it never went that far in the film, as I've stated so many times already. I don't know why I keep repeating myself. For articulation, the Flying Destroyer, his mouth and appendages can move up and down, not very much, and his wings can move up and down slightly, and his tail can move up and down as well. The necking area has a higher range of motion, with the head being able to turn full 360 degrees. Yay! The neck allows for movement up and down, side to side, and is very easy to move thanks to the multiple points of articulations. And again, we'll go back up, turn this baby around, and we're talking about the flying form. I love that flying form. We'll get back to it again. Let's go to the Juvenile. Going down, there it is. Now the Juvenile Destroyer form isn't very interesting at the least. The front, there are a couple of spikes on the back near the tail, and that's about it. They can move up and down. Middle legs only can move back and forth. I don't even know why they added this. They should have gave this as an extra bonus piece. It's not really, whatever. We'll keep going here. The Destroyer agate form. Whoop, that's the one all the way to the left. There we go. We're back to him, guys. The agate form is a disaster. His tail to be almost forced in when it isn't. It doesn't stay in very long, as I've described before. A couple of his underlegs, well, they just tend to keep falling off. And they have very basic movement. The basic head extended mouth needs a pair of tweezers to pop it off. Put the tweezers, pop it in, pop it out. That's too aggravating to keep popping that head off and on, if you get my drift. Unless you just keep the head down and pull the tweezers from the front. That's y'all's choice. The back legs and the upper torso moves 300 degrees. That's good, I guess. But when I got about 180 degrees, I felt like the whole damn thing was going to fall apart, so I stopped. It's a mess picking these things up, I'm telling you. It's like 52 pickup card, deck, playing cards. Okay, y'all got it. Okay, the neck moves just like the flying form, but the head can only move from side to side, not all the way around. However, you can pop the head off, push the inner jaw out from the back. It's a little bit easier than doing it from the front. Let's go with the paint job. This is where it all shines. The contrast of the black and the blues and the reds on this set is just stunning and beautiful. The agate form seems to have a little bit more red mixture to the whiteness of the teeth. Oh, the agate form, aren't we? Okay. Back. Yep, we're still there. Okay. And the teeth are possible to simulate when it was attacking Godzilla Jr. Yes, Godzilla Jr. was in Destroyer film. Do y'all remember that? Did he really use the teeth on Godzilla Jr.? Good question. The one blemish is the side paint is the Flying Destroyer. Its eyes aren't painted at all. It's just that lucid red color, the same material they used on the horn of the Flying Destroyer head. So if we go back to that, what I'll do is I'll stop it rotating real quick here. Okay? And I'm going to try to bleem in there and see if I can get a good shot of the head for you guys. Okay? All right, let me see if I can get a good shot of that head for you. Let's get in there really close there. All right, I think that's as close as I can get. I think I got it right there. Let's see if you look, there's the eye right there. I'll use the handy-dandy extension head with its mouth. And the eye is right about there. You see it right there? There it is. You can see the horn is translucent with the light, but just to give you a better effect, I'll light it up really good for you real quick, since we're right there. Okay, and now you see what I'm talking about. Look at that. Do you see it? You see how the eye lights up really good? Well, sort of. Well, you get the idea. Okay, and too much light. There you go. There you go. Like you can see, it's right there. It's lucid. Horn does shine pretty good with that light behind it, don't it? Look at that. That's kind of cool. Too much light, but it does kind of look good. Okay, on with the show still, folks. Okay. All right, and I just showed you that. So let's go make the final comments, okay? To me, overall, it's really tough to recommend this set, given how many problems are actually with this set. And for extremely high price at the time, $90 this set sold for. Holy crap. There was too many problems with the agate form. Oh, we're going back to agate form. Hang on. That one right there, folks. There were too many problems with that. It just falls to pieces. And I'm not even going to pick it up because I know it's going to fall to pieces. The set seems like it was fully not finished before it was pushed out the door. The Juvenile form was a waste of time. Well, that's going to be the crab one. That one right there, folks. It should have been considered as a free bonus as opposed to a third figure, which ramps up the price of the set. I mean, it ramps it right up. If owning this set is a must, I would suggest waiting for a second wave, if they ever make another one, where all the problems are fixed, or wait for a real good sale. Unfortunately, and I'll bring this to everyone's attention because most of y'all probably already knew if you're looking for these, they're not cheap anymore. I think the lowest I've seen them is around $300. And you don't want to know the highest. There's one guy thinks they're worth $700 in Japan. But the average seems to be around $400. This has been G-Man with G-Man Toy Reviews, signing off. Peace. Oh, sorry. Peace. Ha ha.